Hello children, today I am here with the remaining topic of active passive voice. In a previous video I have discussed with you active and passive voice sentences. Active voice in which we focus on subject and passive voice in which we focus on object. So I have discussed with you that how to transform the active sentence into the passive sentence. This rule already I have discussed with you, and this rule is mandatory whenever you change active voice sentences into passive voice sentences. Whichever sentence of active voice you change into passive voice, for that this rule is compulsory because it helps you to transform active voice sentences into the passive voice sentences. Now children, in today's video I will be discussing with you how to transform active voice interrogative sentences into passive voice interrogative sentences. Yes children, now here are the sentences of active voice, and these all sentences are interrogative sentences of active voice. Now we have to transform these interrogative sentences of active voice in passive voice interrogative sentences. But how to recognize active voice sentences here? There are two important things, children. That first, these sentences they end with interrogative mark, and second thing that before the subject helping verb is used. As Pakistan, that is subject here, before it there is helping verb. Government, that is subject, before it is, that is helping verb, and he, before it did is used, before people will is used. So before subject helping verb is used, so that we call active voice interrogative sentences. Now we have to transform it, and for transforming we have to use this rule, which is very important. And how we are going to use this be verb here according to the main verb which is used here. Okay, so whatever the main verb is used here, accordingly we will be using the forms of be verb. Now first sentence, has Pakistan violated ceasefire? Okay, so here has is used, so there will not be so many changes. There will be not so many changes, only we have to change the position of object and subject here. Other things will remain same. Now, has Pakistan violated ceasefire? So what will be the passive form of this interrogative sentences? Has ceasefire been violated by Pakistan? Again you have to use this interrogative mark at last. Then second, when is government opening is. Now passive form of this second sentence, when is government opening schools? So passive form, when are schools being opened by government? When are schools being opened by government? So this verb we have changed here according to the be verb. Now third one, where did he receive his early education from? This is the third active voice sentence. We have to change it into passive. So where was early education Where was early education received from, by him. So we have used here was. Now, will people consider healthcare important? Will healthcare be considered important by people? Now listen, children. Here the helping verb is before subject, okay? So that subject, that helping verb will remain as it is in its position. Now we have used the ceasefire here, that is the object after this helping verb. Now we have to just pay attention that which form of verb is used here. Now which form of verb is used here? That is the third form of verb. And according to the be verb rule, we have to use third form, and what comes here? Been. So we have used here been. So has ceasefire been violated by Pakistan? Now in second sentence, when is the government opening schools? Here we have to pay attention that which form is used here, open plus ing. So that is the fourth form, children. So according to the be verb, what we have used here, being, we have replaced this ing by being, and we have used here verb third form, that is opened. Okay. Then where did he receive his early education from? So which verb is used here? That is receive. What did is used here? So that is the past form. So what we have used here for that? We have used here was. Was a helping verb we have used here according to the be verb. And where was is used? In the first form is, in second form, was in were according to the be verb. And in fourth sentence, will people consider healthcare important? So we have to just check out that which verb is used here. So we can see that it is will is used here. So here we are talking about future tense, and this consider is used here, which is the first form. So we are going to use actual form of verb, that is be. So will health be considered important by people? Other thing which is important, that you have to place interrogative mark at the last of the passive voice interrogative sentences. No changes will be there. It will act like interrogative sentence only. So you have to mention this mark also here. And children, you have to strictly follow this rule here while transforming active voice interrogative sentences into passive voice interrogative sentences. Yes, children, now next part of the active passive voice, that is imperative sentences. First we will discuss that what are the imperative sentences. So sentences presenting request, command, order, advice, instruction. Okay, so what are these called? These are called imperative sentences. Now imperative sentences of active voice, they need this rule, okay, while transforming those in passive voice imperative sentences. So this rule is used. What is the rule? Let plus object plus be plus third form of verb plus subject. This third form of verb we have to use every time. Whatever the type of sentences of active voice, we have to use the third form of verb while transforming the sentences into passive form, children. Here are the examples of imperative sentence, children. and for these imperative sentences we are going to use this rule. Okay, so in this rule, let plus object plus be plus third form of verb and subject we have to use here, and the important role, the word which plays, that is let, because let means to cause someone to work, because action will not happen here until I request, I command, I advise, I order or instruct someone. Okay, so for that we have to ask someone, and for that what we use? Let. For that let is used. Now let us do this sentence. Close the door. So first we have to use here, according to the rule we will go let, then object. What is object here, children? That is door. Let the door, then after that be, then third form of verb. What is verb here? Close. Let the door be closed. Now if you are looking here for the subject, but subject is missing here, but in most of the cases subject is understood. So if it is required, you can add let the door be closed by you, and you can skip it also. We can skip it. Let the door be closed, and if you want to mention it, then you can write by you. Okay. Now children, see here in this imperative sentence that close the door. Mostly the imperative sentence, they start with the main verb. Okay, they start with the main verb. You can see here close, that is the main verb here. In second sentence, do hard work, do is the main verb here. In third sentence, cheat, that is the main verb here. Then in fourth sentence, watch, that is the main verb here. So here according to the main verb we transform these sentences. Now second sentence, do hard work. Again we will go through this rule. Let, then what is object here? Let. Hard work is object here. Let hard work, then be is here. Let hard work be, then third form of verb. So what is verb here? Do. So what it will be? Done. So let the hard work be done, and if you want, as I told in first sentence, if you want, then you can add this subject, otherwise you can skip it. Okay, let hard work be done. Don't cheat your parents. So again here let, then your parents, that is object here. Let your parents not to be, okay, be, and then third form of verb, that is cheated. So let your parents not to be cheated. Please watch all the videos. That is the fourth one sentence. Please watch all the videos. So let all the videos, that is object. Let all the videos, then be, and then third form of verb, what it will be? Let all the videos be watched. So this fourth one sentence is for you children, that do watch all the videos. So let all the videos be watched. Okay. So here children, as I told you, that this let means to cause someone to work. So here we cause someone, we ask someone to do this work. We don't do this work ourselves. We have to tell other person that do this work. So let the door be closed by you. Let hard work be done by students. Let your parents not to be cheated by children, by you. Let all the videos be watched by the students. So in this manner we use this rule, okay, and this rule, with the help of this rule, how easily you can transform the active voice imperative into passive voice imperative, children.